Good morning, F4P Nation. So a few days ago, I was asked by RPM Nate on TikTok about which is better, boosted 5.7 or a boosted 6.4. So before we dive into that, I want to define what constitutes being better. You have efficiency, making more power per pound of boost, making more power before a likely point of failure, and the better overall platform. For the sake of discussion, I mainly want to focus on stock bottom end and stock ring gap. We'll talk about ring gap in a different video. A 6.4 will unequivocally make more power per pound of boost. Again, like I've mentioned in other videos, boost is just a measurement of restriction. As far as making more power before a likely failure point, assuming tuning is not an issue, and a lot of times it is, a 6.4 and a 5.7, believe it or not, will fail at around the same threshold. Hear me out. A 5.7 will tolerate more pounds of boost. However, because it's a smaller engine and it doesn't move quite as much air as a 6.4, it won't make as much power per pound of boost as you're getting there. So it all ends up being kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I will say though, the 6.4 definitely has a more narrow tuning window. So if I had to rely on one or the other in a higher boost pressure scenario, it would be a 5.7 because again, the tuning window is a little bit more forgiving. Lastly, I'm of the opinion, and this is just my opinion, that the 6.4 overall is a better platform to build off of. So even though we've been talking about stock bottom end, I think with a rod and piston, I would rather have a 6.4 than a 5.7. I hope this settles the debate. I doubt it will. Let me know in the comments.